Summer travel planning is heating up and cruising is quickly becoming one of the fastest growing ways to vacation. Travel expert Jeanenne Tornatore was recently at Seatrade Cruise Global 2026 in Miami and has the latest headlines and what travelers need to know before booking a cruise for 2026 and beyond. So Jeanenne, let's start big picture. What are you hearing there about the overall growth of the cruise industry and traveler demand right now?
Great to be here. Yes, I'm here at the Seatrade Cruise Global 2026 in Miami. This is the cruise industry's leading global conference. And one thing is very clear here, and that is that cruising is booming. In fact, according to industry data, cruise demand is actually outpacing overall travel. Carnival Cruise Line's recent earnings back that up. They show record bookings, strong pricing, and travelers planning trips earlier than ever. Industry-wide, the cruise industry is in a major growth and reinvestment phase right now. Carnival Cruise Line is a great example. In their Excel class, they have two of these new ships on the way. In 2027, they're going to be debuting the Carnival Festival. And then in 2028, coming as the Carnival Tropical. We're also hearing a lot of talk about their other new class of ships, the Ace class, that is really going to represent a big step forward in terms of innovation, efficiency, and the overall guest experience. We're also seeing cruise lines invest heavily in their current fleets. Carnival right now has multiple ships undergoing what are called dry dock upgrades. What this means for guests is refreshed spaces, new dining and bar concepts, and technology enhancements. It's really all part of a broader effort to elevate the onboard experience as cruising continues to grow. Cruise lines are investing heavily in their own private island destinations. This summer actually marks the 1-year anniversary of Carnival's Celebration Key that they debuted last summer. It's been widely popular and new at Celebration Key this summer. They've actually just been designated the first sensory inclusive destination from a cruise line. Staff members are going to be trained to interact with guests that have sensory needs, items provided to help with sensitivity. So that's just a really great advancement in the cruise industry. We're also going to see enhancements across other private destinations this summer. This will come in the way of upgraded spaces and expanded capacity. My biggest piece of advice is to book early, especially if you're eyeing some of those newer ships and longer itineraries. Now, if you want that shorter getaway, those 3 to 5 night cruisers are really great for spontaneous last minute trips, but book early again if you're really wanting those longer itineraries and getting on some of those great new ships.
Thanks for being here, Jeanenne.